Providence Medical Center. Yeah. Oh my god. Especially I called out Delano Hospital. I could swear, but I'm not going to, because how do I put this simply? These investors that like walk around with nice suits, every now and then to where I am, they come not only symbolic of like, oh, eventually we're going to blacklist you from every sort of employment, so you think you're going to like, sue somebody and get a lot of money and stuff, or you think you're going to be able to, work your way up to something. Nope, you're not going to have anything soon enough. And I'm like, yeah, I know, because Donald Trump is doing that, and Los Angeles is, Donald Trump controlled opposition, or Trump controlled opposition, especially UCLA. But anyway, so yeah, basically the investors are everywhere, but they're at the gym that I have a membership to, and there's like this guy. They're like, oh, what'd they give you guys? And then they're like, oh, they gave us In-N-Out. They gave us a whole thing of In-N-Out. And I'm like, because I called out In-N-Out, with McDonald's, human trafficking, you understand, right? So when I talk about, Del Alma Hospital, I'm basically saying like, oh yeah, Providence Medical Center, they're always going to get money. They're always going to get a new hospital. They're always going to get stuff. I know for a fact, these halfway trafficking, UC, college students from USC or UCLA or anybody else, whether they're criminals or not. It's actually funny because like, these two are like Pakistani to Indian, but I don't want to get into that. Because even at, this appointment that I had, but I'm not going to get into that. Even if I could call out this person, it's like nothing's going to happen to his reputation, because, there was no medical malpractice done. He was just telling me that there's nothing wrong with me, which is like the easiest medical malpractice to like dismiss. Anyway, if I call out the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, best believe everybody's going to be after me eventually, even if it just doesn't happen now. Also, you really don't think. You see that? Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Anyway, medical attention, it's like, the county's gonna make sure that I don't get medical attention. Los Angeles as a whole, I'm like, St. John's, just be quiet. You don't want me to get nothing.